You know, after watching Mid90s, I kind of want to go skateboarding now. What's going on, guys? Ryan O'Toole back here again, giving you guys another review. Today, I'm going to be reviewing the new A24 film, Mid90s, directed by Jonah Hill. This is his directorial debut. The cast includes Sonny Silagic, Lucas Hedges, and Catherine Waterston. Mid90s is this coming-of-age story. It basically follows Sonny Silagic, this young kid growing up in the 90s, California, this really tough environment, and Lucas Hedges plays his older brother, and Catherine Waterston plays his mom. He loves skateboarding. He meets these new older friends of his. They're pretty much punks, but he grows into loving skateboarding that it's kind of tearing his family life apart a little bit. And that's all I'll say about the plot, because this movie is best to experience without knowing anything too much. This movie sounded very interesting. Jonah Hill, his directorial debut. This is a passion project for him. This is basically a film that kind of explores his childhood. He grew up in this environment in the 90s, just loving skateboarding, and that's what this movie is. And so I was totally surprised. I really liked Mid90s. It's a really good movie. It's a really realistic film that explores the toughness of childhood. And must I say, the performances in this film are great. Sonny Silagic as the young kid is terrific in this film. He gives a really good performance at a young age. Definitely one of the best child performances this year. You feel for this kid. He's given a really riveting, true performance. He has a relationship with his mother in particular. Like, him and his brother don't get along at all. And he finds a passion for skateboarding, but it's ruining his family life. He starts getting into drugs and drinking and all that at a young age. Lucas Hedges in this movie as his older brother. He gives a terrific performance. Lucas Hedges is seriously one of the actors to look out for in the next couple years, him and Timothée Chalamet. He's an unlikable person, but he has a little bit of backstory to him. He has a reason for why he's acting the way he is. He had a really messed up life, and I believed it, and I thought Lucas Hedges was great. Catherine Waterston, for the amount of screen time she had, was great as well. Another thing about Mid90s that surprised me was the cinematography by Christopher Blovell. It looked great. It felt like the 90s. It felt like handheld camera shots. Jonah Hill executed the cinematography perfectly, making you feel like you're there watching these kids skateboarding and making you want to be there yourself. I really cared about all the characters in the film. The main teenage friends, all of them have their own personalities. All of them are not perfect. I really liked all of their motivations and why they're doing what they're doing, struggling through life, and just being friends at the end of the day. That's the message of the film, that life is hard, but friendship is always there for you. Mid90s is definitely not going to get the Oscar love, but it's not a perfect film. I did have some issues with it. The first one is Catherine Waterston, how they portrayed her character. She barely was in the film. I wanted more of Catherine Waterston. She's a really underrated actress, and she gives a really good performance for the amount of screen time she's in. She has a really powerful scene with her and Sonny Silagic in a car. It's really devastating, and she was great. If they gave her more screen time, then she would have been up there in the Caller House performances. The movie does follow a cliche, subtle coming-of-age story, but the story is so good that I didn't care. Like, I was enjoying and caring about the situations occurring. And that could be kind of an issue. Another thing is the runtime. It is a really short movie, 84 minutes long. I wanted it to be longer, to be honest. I really was connected to the story. I wanted to know more about Catherine Waterston's character and Lucas Hedges' character. At the end of the day, Mid90s surprised me. It is a good movie, guys. Go check it out if it's playing near you. A24 does it again. Definitely not one of the greatest A24 films, but it is still a good, very well-directed film by Jonah Hill. On my rating scale, I'm going to give Mid90s a 4 out of 5 stars. Alright guys, that was my review for Mid90s. Have you guys seen it, and what were your thoughts on it? Did you love it, think it was okay, or did you absolutely hate it? Let me know down below. Thank you guys as always for watching this review, and if you guys liked it, give it a thumbs up, and if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe today for more content. All my social media links are in the description down below. Click that notification bell on your way out, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!